welcome everybody. We are back here on the corner for part 2, maybe even out of 3 of this trailer analysis of Better Call Saul season 6. And if you remember, I think it's about a week ago now that we left off discussing when Saul is entering the nail salon. And in this episode, we will get a little bit more into some of the sequences in the middle part of the trailer. I don't know if we will make it to discuss all the scenes at the end, because there's a lot of cuts, a lot of edits towards the end, which reflect a lot of story. But we will see that. Maybe it's going to be a part 3. We will see. With me here, I have the co-host for this mini analysis of the trailer, Patrick. How are you, man?
Yo, what's up, guys?
That is nice, and let's just jump right in here so that maybe we can just keep it to 2 episodes. We will see. So where we left off, we have a scene with Gus in his black shirt walking through a tunnel. It doesn't look like it is. First of all, I can say I'm getting vibes to the tunnel that leads from the Salamanca mansion out into that field. But I know it's not that narrow, so it's not the same tunnel.
I have a theory though.
Alright, shoot.
One is that is this a tunnel under the border of Mexico? Because we remember that the guy that they finally got, the guy that he finally got to do the architectural work and design of the bunker, or the lab, the super lab. He said he had built tunnels under the border for the cartel.
Ooh,
Which cartel we don't know. If it was the Salamanca cartel, I doubt it, because if it was, then they would have had another pipeline into the U.S. But still, if it was that, it would have been a really nice throwback to whatever episode it was that he said that, because I think it wasn't the second time we saw him where they went with him. It was the first time we saw him where he said, remember that he said yeah, no problem, no problem. I can do this in 2 weeks. While Max wanted to take his time, since he was a German perfectionist, right? And would do everything measured up perfectly, but that other guy, he was just taking a laser measure and saying 2 weeks.
Oh, what? No, what? No, you mean Werner? You mean Werner?
Yeah. I mean Werner.
Yeah. No, So yeah. No, I remember the scene where he is just pulling out his notepad, just it's old fashioned, and just walks to the laundry machine, basically just eyeballing it and taking an eye measure of his surroundings.
Yeah.
And then he ends up getting the job. Of course, that might also symbolize a desire for going back to the old good ways of how it used to be.
Of course.
But
still, the guy that said it would take the least amount of time still got the job. I thought that was hilarious. So it could be, but it could be that. I'm hoping that it would be that, because that would just be a really nice and cool throwback to it. But I think it is more plausible that this is something that is under the compound of Los Pollos Hermanos, that Gus has had built in even before that, when he built the compound itself, and that he's going down there under whatever shootout that Lalo, or let's assume that it is Lalo starting to shoot with the 50 cal gun.
Yeah. Wow, that is so much to extract from these 2 seconds that we follow Gus in the tunnel here already. But why is he wearing a black shirt? I wonder. I mean, this must be. Have you noticed that whenever he's dealing with the underground the underground side of his business, he never has or he rarely has the yellow shirt on. It's always a dark suit or dark shirt.
I have a theory on that one too.
And whenever he's up in his restaurant, or like in his office, then he always has a yellow shirt on.
Yeah. Where was it that Gustavo Fring came from again?
From Chile.
From Chile. We have gotten
Chile. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, Chile or Chile, but yeah, something like that.
But yeah, my theory on this is that Gustavo has a background from the special forces.
Get some water real quick.
He has a background from the special forces or some shady government liaison thing in Chile, and he is used to doing like covert missions or have experience having done covert missions. I'm thinking that he was like possibly like a team leader or something on a special forces task force in Chile before he came to the United States to start up as this cartel business thing that he's doing, or doing business with the cartel is like probably more correct way of like putting it, since we know from Breaking Bad that he started doing business with the Salamanca cartel together with his business partner Max that Salamanca killed, and that he extracted his revenge. So yeah, Troy, are you back?
Yeah.
Did you hear my take on it?
No, but I'll hear it when it comes out. I'll re-listen to this.
Just a short version of it was that my theory was that Gus comes from the special forces in Chile, and he is used, and he has experience with wearing black like this in covert ops and in combat.
Wow, I'm gonna look forward to hearing that full story. But anyway, let's just continue with the next one here, because we do have a lot more to cover. So here we get, for the first time, actually since the teaser, you guys will like if anybody has watched our video on the teasers, then we covered already this, where the cousins are in fact walking into this very place, which is the Salamanca mansion. And now we get a more broader scoped, a kind of total shot of the whole compound, or the whole inner yard of the mansion, with how many dead bodies are lying there in body bags?
12 bodies from what we can picture from that one.
Yeah.
There's 10 laying on the ground, and they're carrying 2 out. I'm thinking that they have separated them, because we have 6 bodies on one side, and I'm thinking that those 6 bodies is the hit squad from Gus.
Yeah, of course.
And then
as we came, that was the conclusion we came to in the last, actually already in the teaser.
Yeah, and then we have like the other one where there's those 4 ones and a couple of more. I'm like thinking that's the like the personnel from the house.
Oh yeah, because I guess they hit. The hit squad did take out some of Lalo's employees.
Yeah. They took out some of them, but because like they were going in there with like just shooting everything that is moving, right, to get him. and then they got caught in the crossfire between him and Salah and him and Lalo. I don't remember if Lalo killed any of them. I don't think.
He killed. No, he only killed the hitman.
Yeah. But yeah, they have like probably taken out the crew from the house.
Yeah.
I didn't notice before that he had a swimming pool, but I guess he did.
Oh wait a minute. This is Lalo's mansion, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Lalo's mansion.
Right, and I don't think we've ever seen that, actually, to be honest.
No.
Or have we? Wait a second. Didn't they drive in there during an episode of season 5?
Yeah, but they were coming in from the other side there.
Oh, right.
And then so we didn't really see a lot of like this side of the house.
But it is true, man. I can't remember having seen the pool before this trailer either.
No.
So wow, man, he is really living the life there.
Yeah.
The rich mob boss, Lalo Salamanca.
I'm also noticing something else with this is that he only has one table, right, to sit at by the pool, and then 2 chairs. Meaning that Lalo isn't used to having a lot of company over.
No, probably not.
Probably not. It's like most likely him, and like and as the psychopath he is, he's content with that, being himself, being like the best guy in the entire world, right? So. It was also the same when we saw him sitting on the other side there. It would have been like a little to the left of this where he has like that fireplace thing, right? Where it was also that like one fireplace, one table, or a couple of chairs, and that's it.
No. Wow, I just noticed the evidence that suggests or that logically concludes that this is definitely Lalo's compound.
Yeah.
Notice up there on the roof in the top of the picture.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's where
that is burned away from the fire that was started.
the kitchen fire that Nacho set, because he was like setting that plate with.
Not that I was doubting it anymore. I mean, like we already have established it, but yeah, this is a nice another nice detail that indicates it, that 100% proves it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is
that
is interesting that we have this. I don't know. Like let's just continue here to the next frame.
What was that? The guy in the swimming pool. That's Saul.
Oh yeah, that's Saul. We have Saul being filmed from below the surface of
it is not Saul though. It is a cardboard poster of Saul.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow.
You see that?
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not.
Yeah, that's a cardboard poster, man. That's
it
not.
Is?
Yeah. That's a cardboard poster.
Oh yeah, and now I'm seeing it. Jesus! Wow. Why is there a cardboard poster of Saul floating in what looks like a mini pool? Or a bathtub of some sort.
My idea of it is that it is probably like one of the commercial stuff that he has like put around. I know he probably put some out in the courthouse, and who knows where else. And then somebody is pissed at Saul, and then dumping him in the pool. It wouldn't surprise me if it is Howard being mad at Saul and then grabbing one of his poster statues and throwing them in his pool at his house.
For whatever is still going to happen to Howard, I mean, I'm looking forward to that. As I said in the last episode. That's gonna be an interesting storyline.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't see much more to say about Cardboard Jimmy here, other than we're just gonna have, because it's a hard angle to judge from.
Yeah.
So let's just continue.
You're the guy, right?
And then we got some dude asking, "You're the guy, right?"
All right, that's from the nail salon. That was from the nail salon, right?
Yeah, from before, right? Probably just expanding his business more.
But
And
into
I'm trying to think of if I've seen this dude before with a beard and almost bald.
nothing comes to mind though, but they look like criminals, and that is Saul's clientele, right? So, so like they're probably gonna ask him to do some magic, and he gets paid a lot of money.
Magic man,
right?
All right.
And
so
there is. Oh man, I love this shot, man, because that is the iconic caddy that Saul is driving in Breaking Bad.
Definitely. Now we got, this is the first like real luxury item of Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
That
he's affording himself, right?
The first what do you call it, milestone? Yeah, the first milestone of his delusions of grandeur.
Yeah. And it says lawyer up, New Mexico, United States of America, with the state motto, land of enchantment. And what fits better with Saul than that?
Wow, I don't actually think I ever considered that was that was an abbreviation for lawyer up.
Yeah.
LWIR.
Yeah.
Wow, that is maybe I'm just slow, but
very clever.
That's definitely is clever. Yeah.
Very clever, and the thing with land of enchantment is also like fitting very well here with New Mexico and so.
I wonder why he chose exactly that as his slogan for, or not slogan, but why he chose that for his license plate.
You can't. You know, like every state license plate in the United States has their own. Like on the New York license plate, it says the Empire State. And then it says New York, and then the Empire State, and then as we have seen in another episode which was also like the episode name, you know, the episode Live Free or
Die.
Live Free or Die, right? That's the motto for New Hampshire. Where Walter White was like hiding out.
Yeah.
So.
So you can't actually choose your license plate.
No, not unless you drive to another state and buy it. Then I'm not clear on their rules for that, but I do believe that if you go to another state and get a car, you are required to within some time to get a license plate from that state, depending on like how long you have the car there. I'm not really familiar with it, but I think so. But also, like, why would you go to another state to get a car?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and like there would probably be laws that fuck. Yeah, no, I was about to say something silly, like that if you acquire a car in another state, you can only drive it in that state, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah. It's not that crazy. You're not crazy yet, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Cadillac, very nice, and very nice detail as well. One more thing that I wanted to ask you: has Saul at this point actually manifested or put forth his motto, "Better Call Saul"? like he has in Breaking Bad?
I don't think so, but I am sure that we will see him doing that since we. No, I don't think so. I'm a little uncertain about it because
he's invented his character Saul Goodman and made that commercial.
We saw him handing out the cards at the courthouse in the last season to the TV crew, but we didn't see like what was actually on the card, so I'm a little unfamiliar with that. Anyways, to clear up this shot, I just want to mention that this car is a 1997 Cadillac DeVille. So it's not a brand new car. It is from '97, and in the timeline that we are on, it would still be like less than 10 years, because we were supposed to be in 2005, 2006, ending up at 2006.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, right. So another interesting fact here before we continue to the next one, the motto "Better Call Saul." I was just rewatching the clip from season 3, episode 6, where he's selling his airtime as this radio guy. You remember that?
Yeah.
And he actually never says "Better Call Saul" there. He says, "Call me now, Saul Goodman."
Yeah.
So at this point, he still hasn't come to that great rhyme, "Better Call Saul."
But you know that makes perfect sense, because maybe when he does come up with the phrase "Better Call Saul," that is when he has metamorphed completely 100% into the bad version of himself, becoming for real Saul Goodman without any morals.
Yeah, that's true. And that's also beautiful, a beautiful transition, a beautiful character development, because like, you don't just stumble across a great rhyme like "Call Saul." No. That is something that takes time, that develops in your creative brain.
Yeah.
And so in his beginnings, he just fucking says, "Call me now."
True, man. Hey, maybe that's why he was at that car dealership or what it looked like from that. Maybe he is at a car dealership in the first picture where we see him at that restaurant, and he's there to buy this car.
Yeah, and that's also exactly why this show is above other shows, like in I don't know in what in particular, but yeah, that's why this is better, because we have that development, and we have what was it more, the withholding of information. So we have such information as the fact that his name is Saul Goodman, which he doesn't know at this point yet, and we have the motto "Better Call Saul." So what do the writers do? Do they spring both these things on us immediately by introducing him as Saul Goodman already in season 3 and saying the slogan, or do they just introduce him as Saul Goodman and then later, now in season 6, they will introduce the slogan "Better Call Saul"?
Yeah, I think so.
In order not to spring too much on the viewer.
I think that is that's a fantastic idea of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next picture, man.
Yeah, I was getting bogged down in writing details there.
Yeah.
So the next one is Nacho running towards the motel.
Yeah.
What motel is that?
I'm still thinking that that's in Mexico, and.
Or is that it's not Kim and Jimmy's apartment?
No. Well, just judging from the vegetation around it, but like again, like that could also have been the United States or like New Mexico. But I'm still thinking that that's Mexico, and he's running to get to a phone because he needs to phone home, right?
Yeah, because I mean we've had him run several times in this
and,
trailer already.
at this point though, he don't, or as far as we know, he don't know that Lalo is still alive, because he just opened the door and then ran.
Yeah, like here,
Yeah.
which we've already discussed.
Yeah.
There we see him running, probably away from the compound.
So
And then here later we have him running towards the motel. So it must be in New Mexico, because I mean, how else?
yeah, and he
Unless there's multiple locations where he will run in season 6.
yeah, maybe
That could be.
maybe,
I mean,
maybe.
he is on the run now.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm thinking that like he needs to get to a phone. That's number one, right? And he needs to call home, and then Gustavo, or probably more likely Mike, needs to investigate on the down low what went down. Why haven't they heard from the hit team? Is the mission successful, right? And when it isn't successful, they need to go to plan B, which is to hold up somewhere, figure out the next move, or wait for Lalo to come and then take him out, right?
Yeah.
That's
that's true. What does it say there in the background? Ocotillo.
yeah, Ocotillo.
So, yeah, another indicator that we're in Mexico. What does Ocotillo mean?
But we still don't know though, because like in a lot of the South states, a lot of the building names and even signs are in Mexican, or not. Sorry, that was racist. I meant Spanish.
Yeah. In Spanish. No, you can say Mexican too, I suppose. I suppose there are dialectal differences between Mexican and Spanish, but I wouldn't be an expert on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, like Ocotillo means...
Did you find an answer?
Means a spiny scarlet flower desert shrub of the southwestern U.S. and Mexico, which is sometimes planted as a hedge.
Wow, that is definitely not coincidental.
No. Ocotillo.
because this place looks like a flower in the middle of the desert.
Yeah. Wow.
With the different lightings, you have some green lightnings there, some blue, and then the...
Wow, yeah, that's true. Wow, I didn't actually... that is an interesting symbolism there.
Yeah.
The motel, like a flower in the desert.
Oh,
like an oasis to which he is now running.
Oh,
because this is his safe haven.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man,
holy shit, man, how beautiful.
That is beautiful. That was a good catch, man.
I mean, what better way to end the episode than to have that in there? We got 2 more minutes, but I don't think we're gonna.
We can do some more frames. It's fine.
We'll take 1 or 2 more, and then I think we'll end it.
Okay, like this isn't much we can do about this though. That was just Kim and Jimmy laying in the bed. Jimmy wondering for something, right? We can't really do a lot with that frame. Yeah. And the next one is just Lalo.
Who is it who says Salamanca's guy?
Need to hear it.
I can't make it out who's saying that.
It's not Jimmy.
Who the fuck is saying that? Yeah, we're just trying to figure out
who's saying that.
Who is actually saying Salamanca's guy at 55 minutes when
55
Jimmy's
seconds
staring up in the loft.
Man, I have heard his name before.
Yeah.
But who is that? That
could be some Fed or something.
Yeah, could be some Fed or something, sure.
Yeah. And then there is, of course, after he says it, Then there's Solomon, and then there's Lalo taking down the bandana from his face because he is now mad.
Yeah, it's not taking another bandana on his face, right? I'm just, I don't know, like, I don't think that he's following, I don't know if he's following Nacho here. I'm thinking he's like standing in front of Gustavo's compound, Los Pollos Hermanos, and he has that big ass sniper rifle in front of him.
Oh, right. That could be because as we've seen,
and he needs to protect his face for the wind. But again, he would also have been wearing a bandana if he was running after Nacho, because also to protect himself from sand, winds, and stuff, right?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there it was.
Yeah.
Is that sorry, I'm going back to what we already analyzed in the first episode of this.
I take it back, man, because it's not the same shirt that he's wearing, and this guy has shorter hair on his sides.
Yeah.
So I don't think that that's Lalo, unless he's gotten a haircut on the way to the United States.
Could be a puppet of Lalo, though.
Yeah.
Or henchman.
That's true. But that's still, like, I wanted it to be Lalo, but yeah. Damn.
But yeah, I mean, this could definitely also be at Pollos Hermanos, where he's standing with the banana.
Yeah.
But should we take like the next frame here is from Hector, who is dinging
the bell. Not much we can say about that.
Because it's literally just 1 second.
Yeah, it's literally just 1 second, and we have seen him ding his bell so many times, also in Breaking Bad.
I mean, it's basically just another reference that we've seen so many times when Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul fans alike hear this. They of course always think they're like it's like a hype.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like a jaw drop and be like, oh my god, Hector's dinging his bell.
Whoa! As if the minute so far wasn't hype enough. Yeah. Then the bell comes on. Whoa! I'm still watching Better Call Saul trailer.
Yeah. Damn. So not much we can do with that. And then again, the twins. Not much we can do about that either. This one maybe though.
Wow. Okay, should we take this next time though? Because I see their Porsche is a little smashed there on the side. So should we leave that as a cliffhanger for part 3, where we will be analyzing the last of this trailer, the last 52 seconds.
That's fine with me, man.
All right, man. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in for part 2 of all 3 parts of dissecting this official season 6 trailer of Better Call Saul, frame for frame. Show me another YouTuber who has done that so far. I dare you. Anyway. Thank you guys. Thank you, Patrick, the co-host here, and hope you guys will hit a like and sub.
All right, peace out, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Corner, and if you liked listening to me and Troy analyzing this Better Call Saul trailer, don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content we have made on the subject. Thank you.